All right, you guys, and today is Monday, March 31st, you guys, and I got something bad for you. I got the phenomenal, none other than Miss DaShay Carter, and she has a show, the Carter Love show, which is coming to the Onstage Plus Network. We're going to talk about that a little later. But what we're going to talk about is the fact that both of us have friends that are designers that are in the fashion business, but for some reason, I don't know, maybe they're afraid to make money. I don't know what it is, but her and I are going to have a conversation and really kind of give you guys some information as to why this might be the case for you if you're a designer, if you have a boutique, and what you can do to overcome it. So without further ado, let me bring in DaShay.
Hello, hello,
Hey there. How are you?
hello.
Great. Oh, this is great. So, I was just kind of setting the stage, for everything. And really talking to people. You and I had this conversation a little while ago, and I was saying I used to years ago when I first started, I did photography behind the scenes, and I did a lot of fashion photography,
Mhm.
a lot of fashion photography, and I would never see the items being sold.
Yes.
And I remember I finally started asking, "Hey, well, how do people buy your items?" And 9 times out of nine, they would usually tell me, "Oh, no, this ain't for sale. This ain't for sale. It's just for show." And I said, "Oh, so you should have told them to come to your boutique. Oh, I don't have a boutique. Or you should have told them where to contact you." Oh, no, no. Then I'm like, because I know that I got paid for my work. So I'm like, but y'all went out, you got the models, you went and made sure your fashions were here, you made sure your models were flawless, your stuff looked great, and can't nobody buy it.
Yeah.
I never understood it because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not trying to say this is an ethnic thing, but when I went to white fashion shows, that stuff was damn sure for sale, you know?
Yeah.
So Shay, why do you think that is? Why do designers, and even I've talked to someone like, oh no, I'm too small, I'm not ready for TV or whatever. We're gonna talk about how we can get them on TV, but why do you think there's that mindset? You model, you've done hosting, you've done a myriad of things in this industry. What is it that you've seen that stops people from really going to that next level when it comes to selling their fashions to people?
Yeah. I've even had my clothes in a fashion show before, but I feel like it's a couple of things. One, the fashion shows are not set up to sell, which I think is crazy. The way I always imagine my fashion show is we're talking about the clothing and we're sending you to their vendor booth afterwards. You know what I mean? You can literally buy the stuff that's here. Y'all get, first dibs, and then we're going to send it out to the community. That's how I imagine it from a marketing standpoint. Um, but I also think that for the designers who are designing, because I was buying stuff wholesale and putting logos and phrases on it and things of that nature. But for those who are designing, I understand that it's an art, right? Just like artists, they don't like to duplicate their things. They want a one of one, and I feel like they can't wrap their brain around how to sell a one of one. Um, and I That's just my point of view. I Like I said, for my when I was selling though, when I was selling my clothes in a fashion show, no, I want a booth, because if someone likes what the model is wearing, oh honey, you can buy it right now. You can buy it right now at this booth. Come get your money, bring your money, come on. But also, like I said, fashion shows are not. Sometimes they don't even announce, like, they'll say who the designer is, but that's that. There's no description or where you can find them. There's not even where you can find them on social media. So I feel like it's just to get names dropped, but I just don't know how that benefits in the long run. You know what I mean?
Wow. Okay. So we're looking at. Let's see here. So I've got you there. There we go. So we're looking at it from the standpoint of they're just set up to showcase what they got, but then nobody can get what they got.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep. The other thing is they don't even some fashion show, most of them, they don't even address when they do have vendor markets, they don't really even address the vendor market. So I feel like vendors end up coming in just to cover the venue because there's vendor fees, right?
yeah, yeah.
But when they're marketing for the fashion show, they don't mention vendors. The only people I've ever seen mention vendors are vendor markets. They're got, you get a flyer with your own logo on it. There's a flyer with all the vendors' logo on it. But when I go to these shows, I don't see that. So the vendor market isn't even being advertised. So how does that benefit the vendor? How is it benefiting those who are a part of the show because they're doing this for free? Meanwhile, the people who are producing the show are getting paid whatever ticket sells. You know what I mean? Even the models ain't getting paid. I'm just saying. We don't get paid. We been there all day. Call time is at 12 p.m. So 12 p.m. So you can get your makeup done, and hair and makeup, and you got to stay there. You can't move. You can't leave. But the show don't start till 8.
And I'm not trying to say, because I know this is not the experience of maybe all models, but I've been backstage and I'm like, what they feed y'all? Air and hopes? Like, because it don't be no food there. And then I've been a couple places, which I'm not going to name because, it's a small community. And I was like, hey, just give me a call. I'll get you your pictures I took. And I've had a few designers, they go, oh, no, they don't get the pictures. And I'm like, oh, you want to send them out? I get it, No, they don't get the picture. They should be happy they were in my show. And had a problem with me when I was giving people their pictures for free. I'm like, so we know what the problems are. What are some solutions? What can we do to say, okay, if you are a designer, if you're a boutique, I want to say this is a system we've got. I was always told that when you have the ability to do something, you have the duty to do something.
Yeah.
And we have the Slade channel, if you guys are not familiar with, On Stage Plus, the television network that the incomparable Shay Carter is going to be on with her Carter Love show. And if you guys have not seen the promo, we're going to be rolling that out later on today. It's dope, it's fire, and you do want to sign up because when it airs on the network, you want to be the first to find out.
Yes.
So I want to. My whole thing was that I'm so glad you took time out to come talk to me with this because I was really perplexed. I said, if we have a network and we've got a shopping channel and we can put people on TV and we can put interactive QR codes so people can scan and they can schedule time with the designer so the designer can do the one-off, the customizations, the consultations, why are we not getting people to do it? And I don't know what is it. Is it just that people feel that they're waiting for the Home Shopping Network or QVC to call them? Because they're not going to do it. And I believe that when you have the opportunity, you should seize it. Now, I used to go, like I said, our studios now are about 2.5 hours from the Bay Area, so I don't really get around in the Bay Area. Like, okay, what's going on here fashion wise? But we do come every couple of weeks to the Bay Area. Our daughters live in San Ramon, so if you have a fashion show and you want to get on television and sell your products. If you just want to get on television just to floss, this ain't that. But if you really want to get on TV and you want to sell, let's set something up. DM me, hit up Shay, and we can show you how to make money to doing this.
Yes.
Just say, okay, wow, it's going to be $1,000, $1 million. No, it's not. No, it's not. We can work out a structure where it's lucrative for everybody involved.
Exactly.
That's for doing this because let me tell you, when you're on TV, and there's another thing too, people get on TV or get on social media and they be like, oh, I posted, you didn't see it? And I'm like, no. They're like, you ain't sharing my post because you hate me. Facebook, I have 12,000 some odd followers.
That part.
If I post something, I get probably not even a third of my followers see my post. Because Facebook's on set, they set up like, you want them all to see it? Pay us. So when you're on TV, those are people that don't know you that can become your followers and your clients. People, get on TV. Get on TV. So I'm telling you, I'm not telling you something I heard. I'm telling you something I know.
Yes.
So I would just say that. And you guys, you got to watch out for the Carter Love show. It's going to be crazy. Another thing is, you guys, if you want to be a guest on the Carter Love show, hit her up, get in her DMs. I'm telling you, I'm sorry, Shay. I'm telling people to slide in your DMs. But I'm telling you, be respectful with
They're going to be on me like Marissa.
Yes, they will. Oh my God.
I'm gonna have to have a session with her so she could coach me how to deal with it. Okay. How do I deal with this now? Now that we're both on television, girl, how do I deal with this?
Now, for those of you who don't know, I gotta tell you the backstory. So we have an animated series and we have Marissa, who is an animated character, Black woman, right? So she has a page on Facebook. Well, I've got about 12 DMs, and of that, about four of them was like, "You so pretty, you single? Can we go out for coffee sometime?" It's an animated character, And I remember hearing this lady said a while ago. She said in every woman's DMs, there's about 4 or 5 dudes just talking to themselves. Hey, queen, what's going on? Right? Like I was like, oh my god. And I hope that nobody starts sending pictures because I'd be like, dude, really a man.
Not trying to say that.
Right.
You have to do like Tyler Perry does every now and then. He be having the Medea on, but he go there real quick.
Right. Right. And I'm not gonna bust somebody up, but I was like, it would be funny if they do something crazy and I just like bust them out of her animated series for the world to see. Right? They're gonna be like, don't come for Vanessa because she
right?
Right?
She don't play.
Right.
Okay?
So DaShay, thank you so much for taking the time. And like I said, you guys, you're a designer, you got a boutique. Hit us up. Let us help put you on TV. And if you want to be on the Carter Love Show, hit DaShay up. And if you got what she's looking for, now she's not gonna feature this everybody. If you got what aligns with what she's talking about, the topic she's talking about, then she'll give you a shot. But that's a show you definitely want to be on it because once we come on, matter of fact, if you have time later on this evening, I'd like to come on and really put your ad up there so people can see how to sign up. Just let me know if you have time later on this evening because it's dope and we're still working on it. We're almost done.
Yes.
But it's dope. So, all right, you guys, that's all we got to say. We weren't going to keep you long, but if you're a designer boutique, hit us up. If you want to be on in the Carter Love Show, hit her up.
Yes.
And, let's make it happen. Thank you so much, Jay. And